Okay, sir, start.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon to everyone. So, today we will go for the class 8 standard in that chapter 1, crop production and their management. So, crop production and management.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ zoom ಮಾಡಿ.
Hello. Crop production and management. When you will know what is the meaning of this lesson, crop production and management means already I think you have heard this word. Crop means what? And production. ಹೆಂಗ್ ಹೊಲಗಳದಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯವಸಾಯ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ಕಲಿಯೋಣ. So crop production and management. So crop means what? So in the already you know in the summer vacation so many children you will go for the villages. So you will go for the villages and you will see there how you will go for the what is that you will see the farmer, you will see the so many tools. So like that also like that Paheli and Buju they went to their uncle houses during the summer vacation and there they saw so many tools like kurpi, stickle, plug, everything. So the questions coming in their mind, what are these things, what are the tools, how they will use. So already village people or village students they know about these but cities people they don't have any idea. They have the idea but how they will use they about that they don't know. So one question is rising in their mind that what are the uses of these tools, how they will use now, and what is that their mind now in their mind the question is coming. So like that already you have learned how these tools. So in this chapter totally we will learn about the agriculture, crop production and management, how the people or how the farmer in the villages how they will grow the plants, how they will grow the crops. So one by one, we will go through in this chapter. So what are the topics, to be taught in these lessons are today I will take only 3 topics. So first one is agriculture practice, second one is the basic practice of the crop production, third one is the preparation of the soil. So how the people will do the agriculture and how they will prepare. So before doing the agriculture they will prepare. For preparation will be there. So first, so children already you know this basic thing that all the living organism require plant. So required food, plants also. So we will get the food from the plant. Already you know plants will make food in the process of photosynthesis. But all the other living organism and including human beings also depend on the plants directly or indirectly for the food. So you know the process of photosynthesis, how the plant will prepare. So in the process of the photosynthesis the plant will prepare the food. So all the living organism need the food. So how they, why we want the food. So why we want the food, again the question will comes in your mind that why we need the food. We need food because to get the energy. So all to get the energy, why we need the energy, and the energy means what. So ability to do the work, is called as the energy. So all the living organism need energy to work or to survive on this land. So what do you mean by already you have studied already you have studied already you have studied already you have studied about this photosynthesis process in the previous classes in the sixth standard and in the fifth standard. What do you mean by the photosynthesis process, how we will get the photosynthesis process. So by the photosynthesis process we will get the food. So children, by getting the energy, so our body will, what is that, already our by getting the energy our body will do the further functions, means all the our activities. The food is utilized by the organism and carry out the various body function. What are the various body functions means digestion, respiration, excretion. So what you mean by the digestion means what, respiration means what, excretion means what. I think already you have familiar with this word. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ವರ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮ್ ಮೊದಲೇ ನಿಮ್ಮ 6ನೇ ತರಗತಿ ಅಥವಾ 5ನೇ ತರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ವರ್ಡ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿರ್ತೀರಾ. So these are how these functions will work out in our body. We will see in the in a next chapter or when it the but now go to the crop protection and management. So in order to provide, so children, our population is very large, but farmers are, what is that, the farmers are the helpers. They will provide food for us. So what they will do, they will do the production in a large amount. They will do the production and they will supply the food for all the human beings on this land, so or on this world. So in that first point, so by getting the food, we will get the energy. Just think for 1 minute. Without food you will able to live? No. Because why? Food is a mandatory need of a human being. By getting the food only, we will get the energy, and that energy is utilized to activate our body function. So in this first point, what is that? Agriculture practice. So children, in agriculture practice means how this agriculture started, in which year, how they have started. Till 10,000 BC. BCA people means before people, what they don't have any idea of agriculture. Nomadic means, I think you have heard this word. Nomadic means the people will travel from one place to another place in search of food. Why? In search of food, because they don't have any idea of this production, what reproduction or production. How the so nomadic peoples, they will, what they will do, they will what is that, they will go from one place to another place in search of the food. And what they will do, what they will eat before, what is that how they will eat before agriculture. Idu agriculture start ಆಗಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ just think ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, agriculture ಇವಾಗಷ್ಟೇ ಅದ್ರ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಜನಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿ agriculture ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕ ಮುಂಚೆ ಜನಗಳು ಹೆಂಗಿರ್ತಿರು, ಏನ್ ತಿಂದಿರ್ತಿರು, ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಜನಗಳ ಹತ್ರ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನು ಹಂಗ ನಾವು ಇದು ಹೊಲ ಬೆಳೆಸೋದು, ಬಿತ್ತೋದು, ಹೆಂಗ ಫುಡ್ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡೋದು. ದೇ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎನಿ ಐಡಿಯಾ. So that's why in search of the food, they will go from one place to the another place. And what they will do, they will eat the raw food. They will add raw fruits, ವೆಜಿಟೇಬಲ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅನಿಮಲ್ ಗಳಿಗೆ ಹಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತಿನ್ನಕ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮೆಲ್ಲಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ಏನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ ತಿನ್ನೋದು ನಾವು, ಇದು ನೆಲ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ನೋ, ಆನ್ ದಟ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗ್ರೋ ದ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ಸ್. So that systematically way we will lead our life and we will eat our food. So afterwards they started the agriculture practice. Agriculture practice means what? ಹೊಲ ಬಿತ್ತೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಹೊಲ ಬೆಳೆಸೋದು. I think you have seen so many farmers. What is that? Farmer work is very hard work, children. What we will think nowadays, we are saying that ನಾವು ಓದಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಯ್ತೀವಿ, ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಆಯ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದು ಆಗ್ತೀವಿ, ಇದು ಆಗ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಯಾರು ನಾವು ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ ಆಗ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Why? Because they will think that their work is very cheaper, but not like that. ಅವ್ರ ಹೊಲ ಬೆಳೀತಾ ಇದಾರಂತೆ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಊಟ ಆಹಾರ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So what are the, so in this chapter ಅದೇ ನಾವು ಅವ್ರು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಹೊಲ ಬೆಳೆಸ್ತಾರ, ಏನೇನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಮ್. ಪೆಡಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರ್ತದ. ಈಗ ಸೀಸನ್ ವೈಸ್, ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸೀಸನ್ ವೈಸ್, why we will grow the paddy in only the winter season, the question will come. Paddy means, paddy ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಿರ್ತದ, ಅದು ಒಂದು ಇದು ಅದ್ರ ಮ್ಯಾಗ ಕವರಿಂಗ್ ಎದಕ್ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಬೀಂಜ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಕವರಿಂಗ್ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ಯಾಡಿ ಅಂತಾರ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ರೈಸ್ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿರಿ, ಈಗ ನಾವು when we will go for the shop, ready-made rice we will get, but it is not like that. It has a one covering sheet, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಗ ಕವರ್ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಕವರ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬೀಜಕ ಬೆಳಿಗಿ ನಾವೇನಂತೀವಿ, ಪ್ಯಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ why ಅದು ಯಾಕೆ ವಿಂಟರ್ ಸೀಸನ್ ನಾಗೆ ಬೆಳೆಸ್ತಾರ ಅಂದ್ರ, why? Because they need very water. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ವಾಟರ್ ಬಹಳ ಹಾಕ್ತದ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ರೇನಿ ಸೀಸನ್ ಅಥವಾ ವಿಂಟರ್ ಸೀಸನ್ ನಾಗೆ ಅದು ಗ್ರೋ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್? ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್. ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಬರ್ತದ ಏನು? 1.1 agriculture practice. Agriculture practice ಅಂದ್ರೆ when the plants of the same kinds are cultivated at one place. Same kind plant ಒಂದೇ ಜಾಗದಾಗ ಒಂದು ಬಹಳ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ನಾಗ ಒಂದೇ ಸತಿ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತಾರ? ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಅಂತ. when the plants of the same kinds are cultivated at one place on a large scale, are called as a crop. See, now what are the examples of the crop? See, crops are wheat means the plants grow in a field that are wheat. ಇದು wheat ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ ನೋಡು, ಒಂದೇ ಸತಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಜಾಗದಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ, wheat grown ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Okay, now this is so same plant grown on a large scale is called as a crop. So you already know that the crops are different types. Crops andre they are of different types. Cereals, vegetables, crops andre ಒಂದೇ ತರ ಬರಲ್ಲ. Cereals, vegetables, fruits. These can be classified based on the season. You fruits agli, vegetables agli, cereals agli, ella these are classified on based on the season. So season wise only the farmer will grow the crops. Season ಮಗೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ season of especially in our India, season wise we will grow the crop. Why? Because we have the idea. So on which season, which crop is grown, which crop need the water, less water, which crop need the more water. So depend on the season, what we will do? We will do the what? Depend on the season, we will grow the crops. The farmer will grow the crops. So now, what are the? So classified into season. So now India is a vast country and the climate condition. It is depend on the climate condition, temperature, rainfall, and reason according to their depend on the temperature. In season wise depend on the temperature. We will changes the what we will grow the crops. So varieties of the crops grown in a different parts. ಈಗ ಒಂದೇ different part na ಈ part nage ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ season wise first season wise we will grow the crops, but what is that? Depend on we will grow depend on the places also, varieties of the places. ಈ place naga for example ಈಗ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಈಗ ನಾವು ಬೀದರ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಾಗ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾವ. ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸಸ್ ಗುಲ್ಬರ್ಗ, ಬೀದರ್ ಯಾವೇ ಇರ್ಲಿ on in India or in this Karnataka, what we'll do different places na different crops now ಬೆಳೆಸ್ತೀವಿ because depend on the temperature, depend on the season, we will grow the different types of the crop. Okay, now next you go for what are the when you will again these crops are classified into two categories. Crops takondira ee crops they are classified into two categories. One is a kharif crop, second one is a rabi crop. Ee kharif crop means what, rabi crop means what? The crops which are shown in the rainy season. Ya crops rainy season ದಾಗ ಬೆಳೆಸ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಖರೀಫ್ crop ಅಂತೀವಿ. The crops which are shown in a rainy season, rainy season ದಾಗೆ ಬೆಳೆಸ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಖರೀಫ್ crops. So the rainy season in India generally rainy season ಯಾವಾಗ ಬರ್ತದೆ in India ದಾಗ especially June to September. So in this season only we will grow the kharif crops. Now kharif crops rainy season ದಾಗ ಬೆಳೆಸ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತು, but what are the examples of these kharif crops? So listen, so what are the example? So paddy ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ನಾನು ಅಷ್ಟೇ, rice, maize, soybean, groundnut, cotton. These are the examples of kharif crops. Groundnut ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ, ಶೇಂಗಾ. ಸೋಯಾಬೀನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಾಟನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಪ್ಯಾಡಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಜ್. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಯಾವ ಸೀಸನ್, ಇನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಸೀಸನ್ we will grow only in a rainy season, that to June to September. So these are the best example of kharif crops. When you will go again, these crops are categorized into two types. When you will go the second point, what is the second point? Rabi crops. So how these rabi crops are grown? The crops grown in the winter season. So winter season what are the which month winter season will come? October to March. So the crops which are grown in a winter season, October to March, they are called as a rabi crops. So example of rabi crops, give some example of rabi crop means wheat, gram, pea. wheat ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನೇನು ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಯಾವ ಬೆಳೆಗಳು. wheat ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೋಧಿ. So we will grow in a winter season. So beside these pulses, the vegetables are growing during summer at many places. Ignore winter season, we will go which types of the crops? Rabi crops. And in rainy season, kharif crops. So what is the question will come? Summer season the land will go like that only? No, in summer season also which fruits or which vegetable or which crops is grown in summer season, the farmer will grow in a summer, that they will grow in a summer. Now this is about the first point, 1.1. Again next you go for the second point, 1.2. So in your reader, what is the 1.2? Basic practice of the crop production. Basic practice andra already I told the farmer what they will do, directly or ಹೊಲ ಬಿತ್ತೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Before that ಹೊಲ ಬಿತ್ತಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ಅವ್ರು ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾರೆ. So these are the basic practice of the crop production. ಈ basic practice ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾರ, ಇದ್ರಾಗ ಏನೇನ್ ಬರ್ತಾವ? So let us see. So in the basic, why this paddy cannot be grown in a winter season? Now same question. ಈ ಪ್ಯಾಡಿ ವಿಂಟರ್ ಸೀಸನ್, ಈ ಪ್ಯಾಡಿ ವಿಂಟರ್ ಸೀಸನ್ ದಾಗ ಯಾಕೆ ಬೆಳೆಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ? ಇದಕ್ ಬಹಳ ನೀರ್ ಹತ್ತದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ರೇನಿ ಸೀಸನ್ ದಾಗ ಬೆಳೆಸ್ತೇವೆ. ಅದೇ ಇದು ವಿಂಟರ್ ಸೀಸನ್ ದಾಗ ಯಾಕೆ ಬೆಳೆಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ? Because in winter season the paddy will not get a more water, so that's why the paddy is grown in only a rainy season. So in winter season we will not grow this paddy. So now what is that? Paddy requires a lot of water. So cultivation of the crops involves several activities. Cultivation of the crops involves several activities. Idu cultivation malaka, production malaka, bahಳಷ್ಟು what is that? Bahಳಷ್ಟು several activity ಬರ್ತಾವೆ. What are they? See, you may find the activity similar to carried out by a gardener. ನೀವು ಮನೆಗೆ, I think in your home gardener will be there. How they will maintain, or your family member will maintain the garden in your home. I think you have seen that how they will maintain. What they will do? They will give the water regularly. They will take care of that plant and they will give water daily. So like that only. So for that, farmer also do the, before doing the agriculture, what they will do? They will do the agriculture practice. So now, what are the practice taken in agriculture? Let us see one by one. Preparation of the soil is the first point. Snowing, preparation of the soil and the first soil. On the land they will, what they will do? Land first ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾರ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಾರ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಬೆಳೀತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ they will see. So first they will prepare the soil, means soil. ಈ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬೀಜ ಬಿತ್ಬೋದು ನಾವು, ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬೀಜ ನಾವು ಬಿತ್ಬೋದು, ಅದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾರ ಅವರು. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಶೋಯಿಂಗ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ಬಿತ್ತದ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬಿತ್ತದ್. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಒನ್ adding manure and fertilizer, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ಭೂಮಿ ಮ್ಯಾಗ ಮೆನ್ಯೂರ್ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಿತ್ತಾರ. Fourth one irrigation, protecting from weeds and harvesting, and last one is a storage. Last one is a storage. So like that, what they will do? They will give what they will do? These are the preparation practice of agriculture. So when you will go for what are preparation practice over. Now third point, understood children? Point 1.1 and point 1.2. In 1.1 we have seen different types of the crops, which season the crops are grown, and in second point basic practice of crop production. 1.2 ದಾಗ ಏನ್ ನೋಡಿವಿ ನಾವು? ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಹೊಲ ಬಿತ್ತಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಏನೇನ್ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀವಿ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿವಿ ನಾವು. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟೂಡ್? Example ಅಷ್ಟು ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿನ. ಖರೀಫ್ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ means what, rabi crop means what, how they are grown, what are the activities are taken, what is added in that, why this paddy was not grown. Okay, understood? Understood? Okay, now go for the 1.3. About 1.3. In 1.3, go through your reader children, just listen. Turn your page. So in 1.3, what is there? Preparation of the soil. ಹೆಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅದಕ್ಕ, how we will prepare the soil. ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೊಲ ಬಿತ್ತಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಇದು ನೋಡಿರಲ್ಲ ನೀವು, ಊರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿನಾಗ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಹೋಗಿರ್ತೀರಿ ಸಮ್ಮರ್ ವೆಕೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಊರಲ್ಲಿ. ಅದು ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ ಏನೇನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ, ನೇಗಲು ಮತ್ತೆ ಎತ್ತುಗಳು, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ವಿತ್ ದ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಫ್ ದೀಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಟ್ ಟೂಲ್ಸ್ they will do the farming, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೊಲ they will do the production, crop production, and they will manage with that. So next, preparation of the soil. The preparation of the soil is the first step before growing. ಇದು ಏನದ? preparation of the soil ಏನದ? first step ಅದ before growing the plants. Before ಹೊಲ ಬಿತ್ತಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ಇದು ಯಾವ್ದದ? first step. Already I said one by one, 6 points I have said that preparation, snowing, adding manure and fertilizer, irrigation, protection from the weeds, harvesting, and storage. In that, 1.3 is preparation of the soil. The preparation of the soil is the first step growing of a crop. So one of the most important tasks in agriculture is turn the soil and loosen. Under most agriculture, the first point ಏನದ ಅಂದ್ರೆ turn the soil. ನೆಲ ಎಲ್ಲದ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕೆದರ್ತಾರ. ಈಗ ಇದು ನೆಲ ಅದ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಉದ್ದಕ್ ನೆಲ ಅದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಅದ್ರ ಹೋಗಿ ಬೀಜ ಬಿತ್ತೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅದು ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾರ, ಅದನ್ನ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡಿಗೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ, ಅದು ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೂಟೇಬಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾರ, ಅದು ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಸೂಟೇಬಲ್ ಅದ ಇಲ್ಲ ಕ್ರಾಪಿಗೆ ಗ್ರೋ ಮಾಡಾಕ ಅದು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಚೆಕ್ ದಟ್ and afterwards they will go for the production. So if agriculture growing the crop, one of first losing and turning ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೊಲಗಳಿಗೆ ಕೆದರೋದು. ಈ ನೆಲ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕೆದರ್ತಾರ, ಕೆದ್ರಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಬೀಜ ಬಿತ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಅಲೌ ದ ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಟು ಪೆನೆಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಡೀಪ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದ ಸಾಯಿಲ್. ಹಿಂಗ ನೆಲಗಳಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕೆದ್ರಿದ್ರು ಏನ್ ಫಾಯ್ದಾ ಆಗ್ತದ, ದ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ಸ್ ಅದು ಏನ್ ಬಿತ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವ ಬೀಜ ಅದು ಬಿತ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಮ್ಯಾಗಡೆ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೆದ್ರ ಬಿತ್ತಿದ್ರ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾವ ಫುಲ್ ತೆಳಗಿರ್ತಾವ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೂಸ್ ಬಿಡ್ತಾರ. ಯಾಕ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ the loose, why they will turn off very loosely to these crops? Why? Because the roots for the crops they have grown, the fresh air will go to the dead crops and the fresh water will go to the dead crop. ಅದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೂಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದ, it will helpful for them to what? Absorb the air, absorb the water. So that's why they are turned in a loose condition. Okay, now next one, go for the, what is that? The loosened soil help in the growth of earthworm. ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, ಸೊ ಇದು ಕ್ರಾಪಿಗೆ ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೂಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, ವಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್, ಇಟ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಸ್. ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, ವಾಟ್ ದ ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಸೊ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತದ, ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೀನ್ earthworm, this microbes, where it was present, this earthworm, this microbes are present on the land only. What they will do, and some this microorganism will die there only. And and some plants or some leaves, what will happen, whatever the inside in the land, what will do, they will give the nutrition to that root. ವಾಡ್ದ ನಾವ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬೆಳಿ ಬೀಜ ಬಿತ್ತಿದ್ದೇವಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರ ಒಳಗ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ, ಅರ್ಥವಾಮು ಇವು, ಅದೇನಾಗ್ತದ ಮತ್ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ what will happen, they will die, means they will die inside the soil only. And that nutrition, what is that, from that we will get the nutrition, what the dead and decay plants, dead and decay of the plants or animals, yavu idirtavalla adu, what it will give the nutrition. So it will give the nutrition, and that nutrition is beneficial to grow the plant. It will support the plant. It will what ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, ರೂಟಿಗೆ ಸಾಯಿಲಿಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಥ್ರೂ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, the plant will grow very easily and very, what is that, in a good manner. What fresh loose soil ಇದ್ರೂ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, it will get the fresh air, fresh water, nutrition. So like that, if the plant will get all these types of the nutrition, fresh water, fresh air, the nutrition, so fine, what is that, exactly it will grow in a good manner only. We will get the good crops. Okay, now what is that? Turn off. You have learned that in the previous classes, soil contain the minerals. Soil also contain a mineral. What is that? Water, air, and all the living organism is addition. ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ನಾಗ ವಾಟರು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತದ, ಏರು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತದ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಈಗ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ನಾಗ ವಾಟರ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಡೂ ಒನ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ, ಟೇಕ್ ಸಮ್ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ in your hand or in any box. So what will happen? Take some soil in your hand. So what you will do, first you add little water in that. What will happen? So little sound will come from that soil. It proves that the air is present in that soil. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರಾಗ ಏನ್ ಇರ್ತದ, ವಾಟರು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಅದ, ಏರು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಅದ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಆ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Why? It shows that the presence of the air and the presence of the water in that soil. Okay, so if everything is present in that, what is happen? So that's why if the plant bija yaudu crops ige athwa bijaga exactly wateru airu ella sikdire ashte nutrition sikdire adu plant sariyagi belutte adru belaki agutte. So adu enagtada. So now presence in a soil, the organisms are friendly farmer. These microorganisms are friend of the farmer. Why? Because they are very helpful to the farmer. So now soil, so organism release back into soil and the nutrition again absorbed by the plant. Organism ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನದು nutrition ಬಿಡ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಅದು dead and decay what the nutrition it will be, that the plant will take that and it will be benefit for that. Okay, now next one you go, since only a few centimeter of the top layer of supports the plant growth. Ali, I think when you will go for the growth, they are the three layer of the plant. What are the layer of the plant? In the previous classes, I think you have already learned topsoil, subsoil, what are their root soil ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಭಾಗ, ಮಧ್ಯ ಭಾಗ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮ್ಯಾಗ ಭಾಗ. ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಭಾಗ ಇದ್ದಿಂಕ it will get the nutrition from the soil or from the land. ಮ್ಯಾಗಿನ nutrition ಮ್ಯಾಗಿನ ಇದ್ದಿನ ಭಾಗ what the watering we will give, first it will absorb and then it will go to the middle side and it will go to the last to the root. So now what are the turning? So the process of loosening and turning of the soil is called as a tilting and plugging. The process of soiling, the process of soiling and turning, process of soiling and turning. Soiling ಅಂದ್ರೆ soil naga ನಾವು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎದ್ರದು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿತ್ತದಕ್ಕ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಟರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡದಕ್ಕ. This process is called as a tilting and plugging. This is done by using a plug. Plug ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿರಲ್ಲ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಿಂದ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಇದು ಹೊಲ, ನೇಗಲ್ ನೋಡಿರಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಹೊಲದಾಗ, ನೇಗಲ್. ಪ್ಲಗ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ನೇಗಲ್. ಆ ನೇಗಲ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕೆದರ್ತಾರ ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದ ಬೀಜ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕಿ they will give the proper water for that crops. So that's why if we will now with how this plug was with the help of ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಿರ್ತದ ಒಂದು ಐರನ್ ಇರ್ತದ plug, with the help of wood ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಇದು ಮಾಡಿ with the help of that plug they will do the plugging. What is that? So now it is showing as well as irrigation. ಇದು help ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, irrigation also they will do. Living. So sometimes manure is added to soil before tilting. Tilting ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೀಜ ಬಿತ್ತಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ, ಬೀಜ ಬಿಚ್ಚಿ ಮ್ಯಾಕ ಅದಕ್ಕ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮೆನ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ. ನೋಡ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಊರಲ್ಲಿ what they will give, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಜನ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ what is that, what the people will garbage. Have you seen the garbage place ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ, because the people will throw the garbage, in that all the plant, some types of what is that, fruits, vegetables ಎಲ್ಲ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಂದ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ, they will get there. So again what they will do, they will ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಅದು dead and decay, what the garbage people will throw, that all the dead and decay it will give the nutrition. So ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಗಿಂದೆಲ್ಲ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಚ್ಚರ ಎಲ್ಲ ತೆಗೆದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊಬ್ಬರ ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದು ತಂದು ಅವ್ರ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಹೊಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕ to what is that, ಅದು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಬೆಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಅದು what is that, the garbage side ಅದ್ರಾಗೆಲ್ಲ nutrition, what the nutrition is present, that it is helpful for them. So that's why now go through the what is that, preparation of the soil over. Now when you will come for the agriculture implement, what is that, this helps in the proper mixture of the manure with the soil, and the soil is moisture before snowing. Adella sometimes manure is added. Why manure is added? Because soil before tilting, this helps in a proper mixing of the manure with the soil, and the soil is moisture before going. If we will get the proper manure or proper nutrition, what will happen, it will, what is that, the plant will grow in a good manner. Okay, so next one. So children, just recapture your mind, what is over. First one is first point. What is the first point in your reader? Agriculture practice 1.1. 1.2 is the basic properties of the crops production and preparation of the soil. Under ಹೊಲ ಬಿತ್ತೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲ ಹೆಂಗ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಇದು ಹೆಂಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ ಫಾರ್ಮರು. ಓಕೆ, now third point. What is the third point? So first, before going to the third point, agriculture implement. Before snowing the seed, it is necessary to bake. What is that? ಏನಾಗ್ತದ? Agriculture implement. Already I told you what you mean by the tilting and what you mean by the plugging. When you will go for the agriculture implement, ಇದು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದ, ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನು, about that tomorrow I will explain. Okay. Now today, what the topics are over. Understood? Hello? 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 So, okay. So, children, once you go for this lesson, what is that? This 1.1 crop production and management. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಈ ಲೆಸನ್ ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಓದ್ಕೋರಿ, ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಡಿಟೇಲ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ page number? This is the first chapter of your 8th standard class. Okay, page number 1, 2, 3. So I have explained the these 3 pages. So once you go through or read this lesson, so you will get the points clearly. Remaining part children, about this agriculture implements, this what do you mean by the plug, this all things I will explain. You already in your what is that farmer what with the help of this ಏನು ಎತ್ತುಗಳು ಇದು ಪ್ಲಗ್ ಇದು ನೇಗಲ್ ತಕೊಂಡಿ ಎತ್ತುಗಳು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ತಕೊಂಡಿ ಹೊಲ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೊಡಿತಾರ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಹೊಲಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೊಲ ಹುಡ್ಕತ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಬಿತ್ಕೊತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ಲಿ ಟುಮಾರೋ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ we will go tomorrow. Hello, any doubts? Hello, okay, okay, thank you students. Hello, hello.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ಬೇಗ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಮೇಡಮ್.